Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the madness. And for today's video, once again, we're going to be doing another DPS comparison that you guys have been requesting. ICEMAN versus Emma Frost. Two Omega level mutants going head to head in World Boss Ultimate to see who comes out on top. Which of these two characters can put out the most amount of damage in the least amount of time? That's what we're going to be finding out in today's video. Now, I know right away, a lot of you guys are going to ask me, why are you using Emma Frost without her Black Queen uniform? Well, it's very, very simple if you ask me. ICEMAN doesn't have a uniform, so I'm trying to keep the playing field as leveled as possible. In addition to that, both Emma Frost, Sabretooth, and ICEMAN cost a lot of crystals, especially if you're free to play and you don't have the funds to invest to get additional crystals. Building these characters are very, very taxing when every update you're getting new things to spend crystals on. So obviously, for the majority of the free-to-play community, their first thought is, oh my goodness, I'm really looking forward to acquiring Emma Frost, then spending more crystals to pick up her X genes, then spending more crystals to buy a uniform for her. Obviously, their first thought is, okay, Emma Frost is in the shop. I'm gonna have to save all my crystals to get her, but at least if I get her to tier 2, she's gonna be able to do something for me. That's my line of thinking, okay? That's why I'm doing this comparison without the uniform. Just keep that in mind. Now, boys, with that being said, let's take a look at how I have these characters built, and then we can jump into some gameplay. So first up, we got my boy Bobby rocking 26,000 energy attack and 27,000 HP. That's actually a lot for a blast character if you ask me. Then you take a look at Emma Frost rocking 21,000 energy attack and 23,000 HP. That's something that you guys should make note of because I didn't give ICEMAN any additional HP. This is just his native HP. It's actually so much higher than Emma Frost. In addition to that, his energy attack is also higher, even though they're both rocking the exact same Urus. 2 energy attack and 2 critical damage on all of their gear slots. Everything is identical. However, ICEMAN comes out on top because he has natively higher stats than Emma Frost. Now then, take a look at the details. You'll notice that we have the standard 50-50 for me when it comes to ignore defense and skill cooldown. Then we have 128 for attack speed, 47% for critical rate, and 168 for critical damage. You take a look at Emma Frost, you'll notice it's pretty similar. 128 attack speed, slightly more critical rate, and slightly more critical damage. Then we move on to the ISO set. Power of Angry Hulk, I have the exact same thing on my guy Bobby. All his skills are obviously at 6. Same goes for Emma Frost. The only real difference between these two is the damage proc. Emma Frost has a mind damage 180, and if you guys have seen any of my ICEMAN videos, you know he has cold damage 200, so he has a slight advantage here. However, if you look closely on the details page, you'll notice that ICEMAN only has 35% cold damage because he doesn't give himself that much natively. However, for Emma Frost, she actually has 70% mind damage because she gives herself some as a part of her tier 2 passive, right? So I feel like the extra mind damage will definitely make up for her having a slightly lower damage proc. In my head, that's how I look at it. You guys can disagree with me if you feel like doing so. With that being said though, boys, let's jump right in and find out which of these two comes out on top. Now, you guys may be wondering why Hellcat is here in today's video. She's filling in for Gamora, man. She's still enjoying her vacation, boys. It is what it is. I don't know when she's coming back. Anyways, boys, so first up, we're going to test them both out against Cull Obsidian. Then we're going to test them both against Ebony Moss since they're both elemental characters. So let's actually start off against Cull. And this should be interesting. We definitely can't do stage 50 because we're not going to use any strikers. Let's go about 29 would be good. A good test of both their survivability and their damage because both of these characters, they don't have healing. So when they take damage, it's there for the long haul. And we're not going to use anti-venom. Now, one thing that I really and truly hate about playing Emma Frost is the delay on her mind control. The delay literally almost always throws off your damage proc. And in addition to that, without the uniform, hold up. In addition to that, right, the delay on her immunity, for the fourth skill, sometimes if you get hit before you get off the first like psychic blast, you won't even get that immunity, and that leaves her completely exposed. Like right there, I got hit before the immunity activated. I took a little bit of bleed damage. All right, we're just gonna do about 2 minutes of the fight and see just how much damage we can do with both of them. One thing you guys should know about Cull is the fact that in addition to having super high defense, it also seems like Cull has really high resistances when it comes to like elemental characters like fire, mind, all that good stuff. Oh boy. Good thing she has the super armor on the third. Okay. Nice. Taking a little bit of damage, but thankfully she's super tanky because of that massive, oh boy, reduction. See, like most characters would have taken a beating from that penetration, but Emma Frost, she has that massive reduction on her diamond form. Okay, I'm gonna take a lot more damage this time. I think she dodged some of it the first time. That might have been why we didn't take as much. Okay. Could have gone a little bit higher. Okay, how did I oh, really? The bleed penetrated? Oh no, the bleed actually hit me before the immunity activated. Okay, let's stop at 9 bars then. The bleed actually hit me before the immunity activated on the 4. So we took him down to 9 bars with just 4 seconds left in that 2-minute gap. Let's see if we can do it faster and safer with Iceman. They both struggle when it comes to bleed, poison, and any of those type of effects, but let's see if Iceman can do it better. Going in with higher HP and energy attack is definitely in his favor, no doubt, but that's not my doing. It's just based on how the character was designed, right? So let's go 4, 5, 2, 1, then 3. Now this is the rotation I'm using just because I want to use him a little bit safer because we don't have anti-venom to rely on for the heal. Thank goodness I didn't pick a stage that had, that was nice, the toxic meteor. That would have been a detriment to both of them. That is probably the worst modifier for both of these two. Oh, that's nice. I gotta say, I like playing with Iceman a lot more just to see the ice all over the place. Like, it just looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. And also, I like using him without strikers just because you get to see more of the ice and not so much of the other stuff that's going on from other characters coming in. Like, it just looks so, especially when the frost giant or frigid giant or whatever, like, explodes. Like, it looks so beautiful, the animation. Shout out to Netmarble, man. Like, it looks beautiful. Oh boy, at the iframe there. All right, go away with that. Oh boy, got an iframe away again. Damn, I was expecting Iceman to like completely like dominate this, but yeah. It might be because I'm better at playing with Emma Frost than I am with Iceman. I don't know, but the gap between them doesn't seem that large, my friends. It might be because I'm better at using Emma Frost, or because Emma Frost is a much simpler character to use, right? It's about the same. It's about the same amount of time to bring him down to the exact same place. Now, I'm not sure if that's because I've had a lot more time to play with Emma Frost than I've had to play with Iceman, but let's jump into another boss here and see if we can get any kind of consistency out of this thing. We'll run stage 52. It might actually be because it's harder to time the damage proc with somebody like Iceman, whereas with Emma Frost, it's much easier because you have the enemy mind controlled, and it's basically just one skill that you're always trying to land a damage proc on with her. All right, but let's jump in. Let's see if there's any consistency to this thing. All right, so we're gonna try and see how fast we can push this bastard down to 8 bars. But he's really, really annoying. He likes to iframe a whole lot. That was actually, really, really close. Really? He keeps moving away. Come on. There we go. Oh my goodness, this guy moved out of the radius of the initial part of the attack. He just keeps moving away. That's one advantage, that clear advantage that Emma Frost will have over Iceman. The mind control and the ability to stop this guy's movement for more than like 2 seconds. You notice that literally every 2 seconds, he's like moving backwards. He's jumping into a slight iframe and interrupting you and costing you a little bit of damage. And he's also trying to use the cover of your attacks to sneak attacks onto the ground to try and kill you. And he's literally just doing everything he can right now. Even the stage is just trying to like off me. And because he doesn't have a heal. Also have to be really careful here. Fun fact about Iceman. If you're not careful when you use his 5th skill and the enemy jumps into a slight iframe at the beginning of your 5th skill, they can actually completely, let me move away from that because that thing can actually kill him. Anyways, they can actually completely cancel out. Okay, we lost the invincibility. Not good. Really? This guy's a headache and a half, bro. Like, he's actually really annoying. We're gonna stop at 2 minutes. Like, he's actually really annoying me. Just with all the movement and stuff that he does, he can take a 3-minute fight and turn it into a fight where you fail. Just by iframing at the wrong times. Like right now, like he's doing. Like, he's actually really, really annoying. Okay, we'll stop at 2 minutes, see if Emma Frost can do any better. Okay, let's stop right here, boys. Let's see if Emma Frost can put up a better show than Iceman did. Right? When it's on, like when you hit the proc with him, you get way more damage. But when situations like this happen where the enemies move around and iframe a lot, he really struggles, or at the very least, I really struggle using him in World Boss Ultimate. In addition to that, when the poison is one of the modifiers, you don't have time to be like missing your proc and doing all kind of stuff because you'll die real quickly. All right, Emma, let's see what you can do. See, that delay on the mind control is so annoying. But she definitely doesn't look like she's doing as much damage. Okay, there we go. Damage is Iceman. Like, with her proc on, I expected more damage. But this is, see, like right there, I got frozen before my 4th skill got off fully. So I didn't get the immunity. And right there, he iframed me. So she has that same thing as Iceman, where if the enemy iframes too early, you can actually lose some survivability. So she lost her immunity a couple times there, but because she has like really high reduction, Iceman also has like a 30% reduction, but Emma has like a 80% if my memory serves me right. She also runs really, really slowly. Where's the meteors? These things, the delay on that was actually really, really bad. Okay. It definitely doesn't look like she's gonna be able to put out enough damage to beat Iceman though. See, like the delay on the mind control, and when you wait for it, you end up missing your damage proc, or when you try to be early to get it, the mind control doesn't kick in fast enough and the enemy iframes you and completely cancel out your skills. So like, yeah, Emma Frost, even with their uniform, this isn't completely fixed. It's still something that annoys me to this day, and one of the reasons why she'll never be as good as Psylocke. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's actually really, really, really annoying. So looking at this, it definitely showcases that Emma Frost, without a shadow of a doubt, is weaker than Iceman. I'm not too sure why it's so much different here against Ebony compared to what it was against Color Obsidian. But it's clear as day, man. It's clear as day. Iceman takes it. Iceman takes it, boys. But we're gonna wrap it up right here, man. Thank you guys so much for watching. Actually, no, we're not wrapping it up right here. Check this out, boys. So if you want a chance to win some free crystals and $15 cash, all you gotta do, right, is let me know in my sneak peek number 1 for update 5.2 Spider-Man Far From Home. Let me know how many times I said the word honestly. Be the first person to do it, and you will get yourself a guaranteed 300 crystals, and your name will be entered in a draw with 4 other people, and the winner of that event will receive $15 from me. Very, very simple. We're bringing back the Wheel of Fortune, boys. But just by answering this question, be the first person to answer it though, right? Don't copy anybody. Anyways, be the first person to answer this question and you get yourself 300 crystals guaranteed and a chance to win $15. So you can use it to either buy an X-Gene selector, a boost point sub, or a monthly buyer selector, because chances are we're gonna get another premium character for update 5.2. And even if we don't, you can use it to buy yourself, let's say, a pizza or a drink, whatever it is you want, because I'm giving it to you cash. But if you want, you can drop it on the boost point sub. This thing's actually pretty useful for me, right? Lately, I haven't gotten anything really like amazing, but I have gotten some really, really, really amazing rewards in the past. Anyways, boys, we're gonna wrap it up right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned, man. We back in full effect. Giveaways coming soon. Stay tuned, boys. Also, make sure to leave me your thoughts in the comments. If you want to see Sabretooth versus Iceman, that's definitely something we can make happen. So it's all up to you guys, man. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.